Hello YouTube, Hoosier Archer here. Quick little video just to talk about a couple of things. First off, if anybody tells you that you can't learn anything from a YouTube video, well, tell them they're full of horse feathers because, let me see if I can get this in the light a little better. Uh, I watched two YouTube videos on how to replace the scales on a Swiss Army knife. Then I went on the famous internet auction site and I bought a pair of Swiss Army Knife Plus scales for for a 20-year-old officer. I believe they call this an officer uh, model, but in all other respects it was in pretty good condition. I got the scales, the Plus scales. I got new toothpick, new tweezers. Now here's the plus part. Got a pen, and the eyeglass screwdriver that goes in the corkscrew, and the steel straight pin. The hole that goes into is not easy to see. I don't care. It has got nothing to do with being 57 years old. It just has to do with it's a tiny hole in black scales. If you think that's easy to see, no matter how good your vision is, you're a better squirrel than I am. Anyway, see, here's the other thing I wanted to talk about. A friend of mine gave me this LL Bean shirt jacket in red buffalo plaid. This is what the buttons look like. See if we can get them in the light. And they are 3/4 of an inch across. If you know of a source of these buttons, please let me know. I have called LL Bean. They no longer, it's at least 20 years old, and they just don't have the buttons around. I bet you if I could go to Freeport, Maine and look around the warehouse, I'd probably find some, but they're not going to let you do that. Oh, hey, all my fellow members of the Green Cup Club. Care to take a guess at how old this is? But I have 4 of these. If you can help me find replacement buttons for this, I need one, but I want to get more in case more buttons fall off and I don't happen to see them or feel it happen when it happens. You know, because I like to maintain my clothing, and I don't want to just use a safety pin to hold that together. I'd like to do it the right way. Please message me down below if you know of a source, and as I said, I don't want to. I really don't want to break up the set, but if you help me out, I'll send you one of these very, very old Majestic green. That's the Majestic brand, which I believe is a subsidiary of Stanley, but I could be wrong. Trying to remember what they called this back in the day. It's pretty much Bakelite, but they had a brand name for it. Melamine or something like that. And these were, at the time that they came out, if you look at just pretty much like a shop cup, but you can bang the bugga out of this and it won't, you can drop it in the shop floor and it won't break. But if you can help me find a source for these buttons, I'll send you one of these. you're like me, it's kind of on the heavy side, but I've actually bore the weight of 2 of these in my pack because this is a nice, comfortable cup to drink your morning cup out of. A cup of tea, cup of coffee, hot chocolate, eat your oatmeal out of. It holds the heat in well. It's a lovely little thing. The world needs more lovely little things. Just like this is now. Well, God bless and happy trails, and watch your top knot. And I just want to tell all my friends out there in YouTube land, have a nice spring. It's sprung.